Chibaba.
Simba Goalkeeper
Nelson
Chadya.
Exactly.
Yo.
It's been 9 clean sheets.
9 clean sheets
in the season. We are headed towards game week 14.
Morale is high. I know we haven't maximized on the points, but getting 4 points out of 6 is not too bad. We just have to work.
4 out of 6 is not too bad.
Triangle United, a team that has been struggling throughout this entire season. They've been in the relegation zone pretty much from the start. And their head coach, Loichi Tembu, we understand, offered his resignation immediately after the game.
Okay, let's talk about a teenager coming in and scoring in that very same game.
Yes, Cole Samba. He's 17 years old, born in 2008. Came on for Simba Bhora when he was 15.
Wow.
2 seasons ago, actually.
Just a kid, eh?
Hello and welcome to the Mabviravira football show. My name's Noxie. I'm your host, I have Tatenda G in the building. So many things lined up. Today we have our team manager coming through, Peter Ndlovu. We also have our goalie coming through, Nelson. We are going to be going around the league with the guy who smiles so much, Rukuzo. I'm so excited about the show. Do you remember people always asking, Noxie, hey, my jersey. Please make sure you go to Booties and get yourself a jersey, and then you can start asking for mine and also get medication, all right? And they also have really nice products, like the girlies. You can thank me later. Anyway, let's go. One of the things that we like to do on the show is get people that play on the team to come and be on the show. Today we have the one, the
only.
The
Nelson
Chadya.
Exactly.
You see, of everybody
he just did this.
Come to the show.
Nelson,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming to the show. I know to move out training is and that about team manager. Every time you guys come here, manage for session. Yeah, no, he's energetic. I'm trying to figure out, but to training us
is so calm. Like how hectic is his? But is your training different from everybody else?
No.
Serious?
Yeah.
All right, Nelson, take us back to when you started playing football. But football is mine. That's my calling. When was it? How old were you? Wow. No, I want to know. Everything. I want to know.
Yeah.
Really?
Which position?
Number 8.
Then
number 8.
That's number 8.
Pane tournament yedaitwa kuprimary. Ndakamba ndaona mukati makawandisa vanhu. Nemabhora ego andakati apa ndogona kupinda. But iroro ndakandatoona kuti tokwanisa kubata kuti pagedhi.
Serious?
Exactly.
But do you miss it? Kutamba mukati?
Why pagedhi paripo.
Why?
Paripo pana pressure steering.
I think you're the first goalkeeper who
pressure steering.
Apana pressure.
Yeah, apana pressure.
Okay, fine. But in it, take me through how you that transition. Both Urutamba number 8, and then you're now a goalkeeper. Like, was there a goalkeeper who Tarisira? Do you know how to go? I think this my style of goalkeeping, I was about to say that. But I don't pin. I see pin a midfield. I to Moro long balls. Nema pass and assist.
I do it.
Do standard.
I do it. But yes,
pin a box.
So what's your journey been like? What decided what's your life been like ever since that decision?
Yeah, kangoti ndakamborambidziwa kutamba, but moms vakazongoti aiwa
itazo
But take us back here.
ita zvekumabhuku ita zvemabhuku nablus chikoro ayo chikoro I believe ndakaenda kunonzwisisa nekugona
of which I think that's learning. The part that you learned. And now primary tako high school, which high school did you go to?
Kuenda pasengeza foni kumabunjai.
Okay, cool. Continued playing goalkeeping position. And then now going into professional, how did you then move from high school which ended up professional? Wakaenda ku academy, what happened?
Nakatamba ku pani enzi atle academy. Trainera pa Kelly's. Ndo ndakatanga kutamba ikoko then ndazotorwa na Graboski. Ngani DT Africa.
Okay.
From there ndaitamba ku DT. Ndopana ndaita goalkeeper of the ku Eastern region. Tambira Hartley. From there ndaenda ku Ngesi Platinum. Ngesi Platinum Scotland.
How's your journey
been? What a journey.
Now up and up.
I'm going to get easy.
Serious? What do you think made it easy? Was it because of your talent?
Exactly.
Hey, confidence. Was it because of your talent?
Exactly.
No, it's the Lord.
It's the Lord.
Exactly.
Talent.
But support and stuff.
But okay, internationally, you spoke of Tapioca Pini. I think my infield players Bantu Tarisa want Tapioca Pini because the way he dribbled and he had a good first touch. Is there any other goalkeeper who has influenced the style of goalkeeping outside of Tapioca Pini internationally? Sweeper keeper.
Exactly.
What is it about him? He's a giant guy. He's big, that guy.
And
but so it's a thing of, because he's big. What is it about his play that makes you then say, okay, is it because
I like that.
He's commanding? What is it about him?
Ari cool foot plus the commander mataure. Kanduza ngangokupo part. Nizungizwa kapini ndasubata.
Was batanita. Now you're kapini and
panotota mama goalkeepers ga. Ndototarisa, ndokupa. Zvakanaka ndotora, zvakaipa ndosi.
You know,
like now the people that are in the league that are playing now, which goalkeeper do you look at and think is Baba?
That's a tough question.
Mulig.
Easy.
Obviously.
No, that was a politically correct answer.
Ndiani, because there's no way.
Yo, listen. We are with Chibaba Chema goalkeepers, and we're going to continue this conversation with them. Nelson is doing here. We still have more questions to ask him. All that and more coming up just after this. Welcome to Around the League, the part of the show that we have our sports analyst in the studio with us, Rukudzo. Welcome to the show, man.
Very happy to be here as always. Thank you very much.
This is your happy face?
Yes, it is my happy
Smile?
face. It's been a good week. It's been
Smile?
a good week. Yeah.
Good week?
Good week.
I like that. I like that.
I want to start by saying, I don't know where good week comes from for you.
Personal
But
things. Personal things.
Again, your prediction.
By a goal. By one goal.
And last week it was by one goal again. So do we call you one goal, Rukudzo?
The most important thing there I said was CAF Champions was going to drop points.
Yes, you did say that.
No,
and they did. You did
so
say
give
that.
me that credit.
Okay, yeah, Smolinyana. But
Speaking of Caps United, you did predict that they're dropping
game.
points. Yes, man. What a game. But then again, the referee in the headlines, especially with their decision.
Yes, so the score is still 0-0 at this point. And then the Simba Bhora striker, his name is Junior Simaneka. He was put through on goal and he was rushing towards Wallace Magalani. That's the Caps United goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And then it looked, when we watched on the slow-mo, Simaneka got to the ball first. And then Magalane made a save with his leg, came back off Simaneka again, and then there was a clash. So now the debate is on whether the referee gave a penalty. Immediately blew his whistle and pointed to the spot. Immediately the Caps United players were all around him, in particular Nyasha Gurende. Nyasha Gurende was livid, that's the word. He was screaming in his face. If it was in Europe, it would have been sent off. It would have been 2 yellow cards in the space of like 10 seconds. He should have been sent off. He was almost, I always thought he was about to swing on the referee. But the referee, it looked like, apparently, I didn't see it, but apparently the assistant referee went onto the pitch and actually consulted the referee and then got him to change his decision. And that's when the entire stadium, we were at Wadzanai Stadium, the entire stadium went up in arms. Every Simba Bhora fan was like, what is this? Since when is there VAR in Zimbabwean football? How is he changing his decision? And then Webster Tafa, that's the Simba Bhora captain, even looked like he was trying to control his players to leave the field of play, like what Senegal did.
Senegal did at the AFCON final.
But then they didn't listen to him. The match went on, but that was a big talking point, still is to this day, in terms of just the length of time between him giving the penalty and then deciding it was actually a drop ball to Caps United. It was like 5 minutes. At that point, there's just too much going on to be able to determine exactly what led to him changing his decision. I'd love to read the match commissioner's report.
But in the event, just saying, if the team had followed their captain off the field, what would that look like?
It would depend on how soon, if they return to the pitch. That's the question. Just like the AFCON final. Senegal eventually came back and the match continued, and now, of course, things have gone to court of arbitration for sport. Similar situation. Usually in Zimbabwean football, teams don't come back. Teams don't come back, the match gets abandoned, and then the team that stayed on gets a 3-0 win.
Like they're forfeiting the game.
They'll be forfeiting the game. So then they get a 3-0 win, usually. That's what happens in Zimbabwe football.
Okay, let's talk about a teenager coming in and scoring in that very same game.
Yes, Cole Samba. He's 17 years old, born in 2008. It's actually not his debut though. Actually, he came on for Simba Bhora when he was 15.
Wow,
2 seasons ago actually.
He's a special kid, eh?
So he's been in the Simba Bhora system for a while. It looks like he's working his way up the ranks, and now Mandla Mpofu, that's the new Simba Bhora coach, trusted him. The Caps United, of course, had taken the lead after that penalty incident. Dominic Njaliwa with a fantastic goal. Last week was actually a week for like goal of the season contenders. We'll talk about that a little bit. But then Njaliwa with an overhead kick just before half time. Caps United were now hanging on throughout the second half. It looked like for me they were tired. All teams last week played 3 games in a week. And I think Caps United in particular managed to really feel it in their legs. In the second half, they weren't even trying to press. They weren't trying to retain possession. They weren't really trying to.
Are we seeing fatigue?
It's fatigue. The Caps United were really tired. So at the end,
3 games, understand?
3 games in 8 days with travel as well. All of that. So it looked like maybe they were going to hold on to that 1-0 lead, and then Cole Samba, he received the ball on the right side of the box. He just unleashed a shot. He wasn't even trying to like cross it. He told me after the game, I wasn't trying to cross that. He was going for goal. Went through a forest of legs into the back of the net. Wadzanai Stadium went up, bedlam. It was crazy. It was almost like they won the game. I guess maybe just the tension of them, because they spent the entire second half in the Caps United half. The goal was coming. It eventually came. Everyone was happy in their stadium except for Caps United.
Of course.
I did speak to Teksho Chiragwi, the head coach. He said, yes, we dropped 2 points right at the end, but given the circumstances in terms of fatigue, he did say
it could have been worse.
He acknowledged that his players were tired. They were feeling it at the end. So in the end, going away towards a nice stadium and coming away with a point for him is a win.
All right, Hard Rock.
The way she just went, all right, Hard Rock.
I listen.
At this point,
I can't be energetic. I can't.
You can't be happy for them.
I can't be happy. I want to be, but I can't.
I understand that because they're actually really trying to copy Scotland in terms of their Division 1 and going right to the top of the table. But this is a serious unit. We've been saying it every week.
Yeah, every week.
But just listen to this. They went to Bulawayo Chiefs to Bulawayo Stadium. This season, Bulawayo Chiefs have made it a habit of being a nuisance for bigger teams. They've held Simba Bhora. They've held Scotland. They beat Caps United at Rufaro Stadium. So for Hard Rock to then go to
come up with a result
and dismiss them by halftime, the game was over. It was 2-0. That's how it finished. But it was in the first half. They scored both of their goals. Washington Navaya again, reigning soccer star of the year from the penalty spot. And then his name is Nelson Chadya. He's the Eswatini captain, one of their foreign players. they also scored in that first half, so that they killed the game by halftime and they controlled matters there from the second half. That goes to show you that there's already a professionalism that they have
and a belief as well. It really looks like it.
I feel
That
like-
goes without
I
saying.
feel like they're believing they're high
believing
and really walking in it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I don't like that.
And not only are they top on goal difference, yes, but they're top by 6 goals. That shows you that they're scoring for fun, as we said last week as well. They're finding.
Yeah, it's okay.
We get it.
We get it.
We get it.
Look, let me put it this
It's
way:
alright.
Scotland's only 5 points behind them. 5
That's
points
the
behind
good
them.
thing about this whole
And
situation.
I
21
have
games
faith
to
in us
play.
getting points this week.
So
100%.
they're not running away with things. I think Peter Ndlovu has said that as well. They're not. No one is running away with the league title. They're making it that Scotland should worry about a title challenge right now.
Right.
But I think Scotland can't afford to keep
To
these
drop
draws
points now.
So yeah, no, we can't.
coming. They have to start changing those draws into wins.
Well, that was around the league.
Before the day, there is hush. Our nation holding its breath. Then, a spark. The first beat of our nation's heart. It's the energy that moves us. The power to connect, to grow, to build, and to dream. We are the pulse in the veins of Zimbabwe. The energy that takes you further. It's a brand's petroleum, the brand that keeps you moving.
Always a pleasure having the players in the building. We have our goalie this week, but at this point, we want to sing a song. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yes, I'm
You
back.
decided to come back. Where, Team Manager?
This is where I belong.
Yeah,
I
but
think so too.
I think so too, but you know how he's just very inconsistent.
You know what? It's okay. We'll take that for now. I think he's going to start being consistent later. Team Manager, welcome to the show.
Thank
We've
you.
had back-to-back game weeks. We played Agama away. We played ZPC at home. We managed to collect 3 points away and a point at home. A total of 4 points in the last 2 game weeks.
We've moved as well on the table. which is good.
100%. How are the boys feeling? How did we manage to, bounce back from, the previous game weeks?
Well, morale is high. I know we haven't maximized on the points, but getting 4 points out of 6 is not too bad. So we just have to work.
4 out of 6 is not too bad.
It's not too bad, but hey, our mandate is to win every game. So that's what we are working on. That's what the coach is working on, and we know what's at stake here. But to be fair, also, if you look at other teams that were supposed to be running away from us, they're also dropping points. So that means it's all in there, and we just have to emerge as a number ones. That's all we have to do.
How are we feeling about the draws? And I touch on the draws, not on the win on Agama, because not that they're not relevant, but we're not really looking at them like that. So we had to play the PC, and we had that whole draw.
Here at Scotland, we don't want. We can take draws, but that's not what we want. We aim for high scores. We aim for maximum points. So we're not gonna get anything that is lower than that. But if we do have, and that means the boys have worked hard and they've tried their best to get 3 points. So we'll soldier on, and once it starts working, I know a few weeks, I said to you guys here, it's we don't want to drop points, but they keep dropping, and it's our job to rectify that.
We're traveling to Bulawayo to play Chicken Inn away our next game week. With the morale that we have now, 4 points out of 6, how are we looking? What exactly are we? How are we strategizing? Knowing that it's not going to be an easy game away.
But differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The one thing that I'm sure that we will work on doing differently is to just put the ball in the net. I mean, also, you can see all these games that have passed, been taxing for the boys. They're traveling to Platinum, coming back, and then going to to Agama also to get maximum points was good, and home now, and we got a draw, but hopefully the next one will be a win. And Chicken Inn, we don't know what's in store for you, but you will see. Watch this space.
As we conclude our segment, Team Manager, one of our star players was called in for the Warriors.
Yes.
Abubakar.
Yes.
I guess he deserved that call.
Oh, of course, he's been excellent. He's been, really, what coach would be to ignore such talent that you see as a display? So football is all about the showcase, and he's been showcasing his talents and his skills. So you can't ignore that. And thanks to the coach for realizing that. But much more, we have a lot of our players that would have.
Others that could have gone.
Well, look, we respect the coach who looks at wider. Remember, the national team coach is about, I don't know how many, more than 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 players. So for one of us to be part of the, is excellent. Hopefully, we know we have an excellent goalkeeper also that have, it's 9 clean sheets. He's probably number 1 or number 2 in the clean sheets. So that really gives options for the coach. But we thank the coach for calling Moffat. He deserves it, definitely.
I guess he really does deserve it. Team Manager, thank you so much for coming through and making some time.
Are you coming next week?
Yes, I'll be here after. Then I'll be telling you all about Chicken Inn. I don't shy out, and I'm always here. And if I'm not here, I'm at work.
Of course.
He says that all the time. We are done with match so now. What an amazing time we had with the team manager, Peter Ndlovu. Who's been a little inconsistent. But Sam, forgive us also because we love him.
Yep.
And we are joined back again by Chibaba. Shema goalkeeper. You see, off within us, we said, who comes second after you? And he said, I'm
not going to go pinda foot per second.
Anyway,
King. Right, Nelson, it's been 9 clean sheets.
9 clean sheets.
In the season. We are headed towards game week 14. And from all those games, you've kept 9 clean sheets. What per second no pinda foot?
Because
what do you mean?
You know what? Sanadzawa.
That's it.
Tell me how what that does on the confidence getting into every game knowing that you're keeping my clean sheets.
Yeah.
So let us say for a goalkeeper.
Yeah. Ini nangu personally ndotongopinda nditongoti andifana kugoyeswa. Maybe I want to go, maybe ndinenda do a mistake.
So but what's that like?
Yeah.
Like when you, like you're saying you make a mistake, what's your reaction to the team?
During the game. Might I say
how do you handle that?
I was really want to see a Bhora, no doubt. Yeah, soon say so no ngiri.
Abana pa wakambonyara ukuthi awababa
boys. Which game was it? Do you remember? Ringezi. Oh. Do you know what would be crazy? If we insert the clip after he says that.
You want to remind him of a hard time.
That one wakazvinzwisisa kuti chichakaita
zvakangoitika
akazomhanya rasvika bhore
no man, this is not it.
But then now the team is obviously in a position where we can improve. Of course, there are things that we can improve, and one of the things that we know we need to improve is scoring. Kumberu, I want to know what kind of conversations you will be having with your strikers, because meaning you and your defense, of which the whole team defense, and I understand that, but then what kind of conversations are you having with the attackers? Be it training or during the game, maybe half time.
Or on your way to a game?
Exactly.
Composure.
So are you saying they're lacking composure? I'm asking a question. It's a question. I'm asking.
But he couldn't even answer that. He couldn't even answer the team with people he doesn't play with. Let alone come now.
Okay, fine. I'm taking back my question. It's fine.
Thank you.
Maybe you could do the questioning. I'm cool with
No,
that.
I'm just saying, like, what question was that?
No, I mean, like, if he's saying,
avanogwesa
he could have just said that, which he just did, which is great.
avanogwesa so goesa
I think try again.
exactly.
How's the team morale now with things kind of changing? Because there's a time where even here in the studio saying, please,
Yeah.
guys, you know,
We need to win.
what's the morale like now?
Yeah, mwana uyu right kumana vari happy nokuti wakava futi usiri happy pamagames akadai so hamunotozodyiwa
Zvinota. And then we're going to chicken in away in
How are you
Bulawayo.
feeling about that game?
Yes.
It's a tough match but tikuda unowinawo.
And then CAF is coming up. We have more competitions, CAF, and a new competition yaka introduced as well.
Tap.
How are you feeling? The Munumtapa Cup, like she just said. How are you feeling as a team? And you all personally, because you also have personal goals. You are playing in CAF now. When you were playing number 8 back then, did you ever think you would play in CAF? Serious? But I'm saying, did you ever think you'd be playing with one of the biggest clubs in the country in the CAF Champions League as well? And how was that for you?
andakatobva kungezi takatozotora matrophy kuti tinotamba.
Tinotamba ikoko. So that was always the plan.
Zvakamba zvatomboita.
Sakaruziva zvakuita mukoma.
Which one are you looking for, to CAF or the Munumtapa one?
Semabviravira zvese tofanira kungotora. Hazisi kuti tofanira kungotora zvese.
So there's a question we like to ask the players when they come here. So we want to know, who's your favorite artist? What do you listen to on your way to a game?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Praise.
Praise.
Oh, finally somebody who listens to music.
Music and food. What do you normally
What do you like eating?
Obviously sadza.
Munhu wese unorora sadza zvakani.
Umakati rice ne beef. Umakati spaghetti.
Water.
Yes.
Walter said.
And then
Chabu
Kama
Chichi-
didn't come and say spaghetti.
He said spaghetti. And then
Yes.
Chabu Chichi said what?
We didn't ask him actually.
We should have asked him.
I don't think we asked him.
I don't think we
So
did.
Satane.
Semunhu akambogara kumusha ndodana nemboora chao.
Chibaba.
Bora.
Yeah.
Nelson, thank you so much for your time, man. We really appreciate the work that you're doing, and we hopefully we continue seeing your growth. And as the season progresses, we hope that you continue to visa research. Tumbo that's not going to happen again.
Satana, he said never talk about that again.
Okay. I mean, my bad.
Remind. Just can't keep it together. Well, thank you so much, Nelson.
Before the green, there is the wait. A land that thirsts. A quiet hope. Until the silence breaks. The source. The gift. Life. We are the hands that find it. The certainty in the soil. Better brands, borehole drilling. The source of life.
Well, we've come to that time on the show where we take a look at what's happening on social media. What do you have?
Yes, so we are going to the Castle Lager Premier League Facebook page, and we are particularly focusing on the game that Rukudzo mentioned around the league, the Caps United and Simba Bhora game. It was drama there, and they posted the highlights of the game, which is what they're doing a lot recently.
I mean, a big shout out to them actually. Their social media.
Yes, no, they're trying by
The
all
team
means.
is doing the thing.
They're doing the thing.
Their social media team is killing it.
We are watching the games, or not the games, but highlights of the
highlights, even just the updates on what's happening,
Absolutely.
the fixtures and all this. I'm like,
Of course.
give them a big.
So Hans, to be honest, that was a red card for Gurende because he was wilding. He was wilding towards the referee as well. These are the comments on the Facebook page.
Yes.
And another one coming in, Hansi, a very interesting one, saying the PSO, this is a message to the PSO. Yes, the referee made a blunder to give a penalty to Simba Bhora, but I'm in question with Gurende's behavior with the referee. That is very much unacceptable, and exactly, something should have been done even after the game. Shanzi, referee at penalty, or no penalty, as a VAR yamu muno here. Well, that's a question that a lot of fans are asking. Do we now have VAR?
You know what? One of the greatest things we have at our disposal is cell phones.
Yes.
Contacts we shall ask.
100%.
We need to know.
So these are some of the comments that are coming in on the PSO Facebook page. Speaking of social media, we do have our social media pages as well. You should go check out our content. It's Scotland on literally every social media platform. Our content is on YouTube as well. Check out the show on YouTube, isn't it?
Like, follow, subscribe, and we will catch you next week, same time.